are most predominant for him and his leadership styles. And he came up with 4. And then he went through and detailed them out, explained how they worked with him, how he had examples and everything else. I love his background that he has, because with that hutch in the background, he looks like he's important. He's been around for a while. So he speaking from an authoritative point of view that way. And that's a really strong presence there. One thing he does do a lot, though, you could tell that he was reading a lot this morning, because he had his notes down there below the monitor over to his left-hand side. So he was checking those notes out and making sure he covered all that information. One challenge I see for him is that he's done so much. He's participated in so many different events, different organizations and everything else, is maybe what he needs to do is collapse that a little bit. Instead of going through all the different ones that he's done, it's kind of rapid fire, is may say, hey, he was a competitor and he competed up to this level. He was a referee and refereed up to this level. And then he's a member of the Taekwondo Association or whatever that meets up in Port Orchard, and what he's participating in that. But to give us a little high points of his different achievements. You can tell that his leadership, he is really trying to sit there and reflect and say, hey, what have I done and how do I change my leadership styles throughout? And you can tell that he is willing to do that, realizing that as an instructor for his class, he has to do one thing. And as a board member, he has to present it differently. And then talking to his board of directors, he has to do it entirely differently. So I can tell from all his background and everything else, he's done a tremendous job. And I do love the way you come across here, Sterling, and saying, hey, we know how to do these things and we can do a great job.